here tonight. With that, thrilled to welcome in my broadcast partners, the Iron Lung former UFC lightweight contender Paul Felder, UFC Hall of Famer Daniel Cormier. What a week in Abu Dhabi. Payoff comes right here, right now.
Oh my goodness, man, this crowd is absolutely crazy. It's good to be back here. These fights are always insane. These, the main event, the co-main event, even though things have shifted.
The guy is a great wrestler. He is a phenomenal striker. That's one thing that people don't give him credit for. He is really good in the stand-up, and that separates him. Because when he can't take you down, he still has the ability to. He can't take you down. He still has the ability to strike with you. His submission skills are next level. He is always the hardest working guy in the room. He's just a next level talent. Great man, great fighter, and a great champion who tonight takes on the toughest challenge he's ever had inside the octagon.
Yeah, but Alexander Volkanovski was able to test him like nobody has tested him before. And that was on a full camp, though. He takes this one on short notice. But Alexander Volkanovski is not worried about that because he's been dwelling on all the things he did right, all the things he did wrong, and he's been bringing them into his training camp. This man is vicious wherever the fight goes, whether it be on the feet, whether it's using his own grappling, and he had a lot of success on the feet in that fight against Islam, and he thinks he's going to be able to bring that power, bring that pace to him early in this fight, and ultimately, he knows he's got to go out there and go after Islam early, try to get this fight out of there. He doesn't want this to have to go 5 rounds this time.
Well, a lot of people felt like in a potential rematch he could weaponize cardio, but DC hasn't had a training camp. Seems like he wants to play the short game tonight. And this is the scene, of course, at the stare down at the press conference on Thursday. These fighters went head-to-head again on Friday. A lot of mutual respect on both sides. They will table that for 25 minutes or fewer here tonight in our UFC Championship main event. All right, what's coming up is brought to you by EA Sports UFC 5. The next evolution of the fight game is almost here. Pre-order EA Sports UFC 5 Deluxe Edition now to receive Fedor Emelianenko, Muhammad Ali, and Mike Tyson. So our main event tonight is absolutely incredible, but you can argue the biggest point of intrigue tonight is the return of one Khamzat Chimaev, and with more on that, we say hello to Meginnes.
So much, John. Well, it has been 13 months or so since we last saw Khamzat Chimaev inside the UFC octagon, but he has been working. He's already been known for his otherworldly efforts inside the gym, but with this move to middleweight, there's been an even bigger emphasis on his strength and conditioning. Boris told me now that he doesn't have such a big weight cut, he's able to properly
And we're live.
and build his body. In fact, he said, there is no way I get tired in this fight at all. When we spoke about his opponent, the former welterweight world champion Kamaru Usman, he didn't really seem to have any true concerns. In fact, he seems amused by the wrestling conversation, believing that tonight we will see his style reign supreme in this matchup. But guys, he just sees Kamaru really as a stepping stone to not just becoming the champion, but to becoming the GOAT. And Paulie, he seems to have the right mindset and skill set to possibly make that happen.
Absolutely. I mean, Khamzat Chimaev, this guy, especially at 185 pounds, is just relentless. He doesn't have to deplete himself. We saw him.
Can other people hear it? Like on the stream, can they hear the audio?
Yeah, that's why we got to keep the audio down. Otherwise, they'll pull the stream.
But he showed a bit of his knockout power up at 185 pounds.
Yeah, I don't remember my password either.
With that big right hand, it only took one shot to get it done. He's got submission ability, unbelievable wrestling, and a pace and aggressiveness like nobody else in the UFC.
Yeah, but he's fighting a guy in Kamaru Usman who has been one of the best fighters in the world for a really long time. Kamaru Usman has all the skills. He was Khamzat Chimaev before Khamzat Chimaev, and he was making his way up 170.
Hell yeah. Oh, like you put a whole 50 in, or did you have some in there?
I had some in there. Well, I had some money in my
but he has his eyes
Bitcoin.
squarely set on trying to become the champion upper weight class. And debut in a new weight class. Fight the guy that everybody runs away from and beat him if you're Kamaru Usman.
How good is this, folks? One of the most anticipated pay-per-views of the year is upon us. Huge night in store from Abu Dhabi. Let's get to it.
We can't do this alone. We need Captain Marvel.
God damn. Good old days.
Yeah.
She's targeting every planet we call home.
Is this it right here?
We have to stop her together.
I didn't post the link yet.
Oh.
That's a good idea. Just put it on there. I'm about to post the link.
UFC 294, Makhachev versus Volkanovski 2 is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. By Origin USA.
294?
100%
Oh, yeah.
in America for the fighter, the worker, and the patriot. Head to originusa.com. By Universal Pictures, Five Nights at Freddy's in theaters Friday. And by Marvel, Spider-Man 2.
Oh, the bangs. Oh, dude, where's that fucking...
Oh, I'll grab it for you.
That's it.
The rules of the Octagon are brought to you by Marvel Spider-Man 2. Available now only on the PlayStation 5 console. Rated T for teen. 3 judges score the fight. The bout duration is 3 5-minute rounds. But for championship fights and all UFC main events, we go 5 5-minute rounds. A 10-point must-scoring system is in effect. The round winner gets 10 points. His or her opponent...
All right, I just posted the link on
And scoring is
Facebook.
based on effective
Big nipple boys, can you hear me? No?
How'd you know?
There's a lot I know about you.
Hell yeah.
You're just gonna monitor it on there.
Oh, looks sweet.
My your headphones working?
Yeah, yours?
No.
Oh, yours aren't working?
No, I can't hear.
I don't know anything about that stuff, dude. Hell yeah, thanks, bro. Dude, I hopped out of the shower. Brax is in the bedroom. He's like, I'm a nerd. I'm like, what do you mean? He has my glasses on. I was like, whoa, what the hell are you trying to say, dude? Oh man, nerd and shit.
Probably.
How do I mute this?
It says your headphones are plugged in. You don't hear nothing?
No, I don't hear anything.
A member of the UFC roster since 2018, Said Nurmagomedov has steadily built an impressive resume on the world stage, with wins over Ricardo Ramos, Mark Striegel, and Cody Stamann, serving to establish him as a
What about now?
threat to any bantamweight
Nothing?
he faces now
Can you turn it
and
up?
in the future.
I had you muted, I think.
An international master of sports in combat sambo,
Mike's working.
Gafarov has used that background
Oh,
to
I had
not
you
only
turned
win
down here.
18
There we
MMA
go.
bouts,
Okay, there we
but
go.
to finish 90
So 3's mine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see down there. Oh, cool.
second
Cool. Don't touch my shit. Poo, poo, poo. All right.
Me and Nick were watching the Glory kickboxing fights, and all of a sudden the sound just started coming through into our headphones. Just out of nowhere.
Oh,
It's
but
like, what the fuck?
that's badass, though.
Yeah, like the fights were almost over.
Oh,
Badr Hari fought?
Did he fight?
Yeah, James McSweeney wanted to rematch him, and he turned it down for some reason, fought somebody else, and I'm pretty sure he got knocked out.
Oh, no. Yeah, he's... there was a time where he was a killer. He had no quit in him.
Yeah,
And now he doesn't... maybe he's always been a little bit of a quitter, but he's more of one now.
yeah.
And a spot that he loves being in, because Sean, it really has become a thing. Fighting the beef guy.
All right, there we
It's
go.
a thing now. But
All right, boys, we are live.
We.
I have competed
Fucking we.
I hate trying to bet, dude, on this site.
He goes, I have no
UFC?
insight going into this.
Is it popping up?
No.
Guys in MMA, I fought him in sambo. The styles in which those guys are made and known for.
Well, I think the...
Doesn't really feel any added pressure going into this fight. On the other hand,
Can I maximize that?
embraces it.
What?
on the TV, or you want to watch what they're saying on the side?
Oh, I can't turn that off.
Okay.
I already tried. It won't turn off.
Oh,
Actually,
I was gonna move the cursor too.
whoa, dude. Check that out. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, what the shit?
He's got power in his hands. He's very aggressive, but like you talked about, John, not wanting to rush the finish. That's going to be important here because you're facing another dynamic striker on the other side where you don't want to get caught out there, maybe shooting a sloppy shot or winging too big punches. You're going to get countered. You're going to get dropped. So he's got to be careful, find his moments, be aggressive, but try to set some things up.
A lot of high-level experience for Gafurov pre-UFC. Faced John Lineker in 2019, Leandro Issa back in 2018.
Dang, I'm not going to be able to get this bet in.
In that nation's civil war when he was very young, but it was his father's dream.
Not with that attitude.
To become a world champion, and he did that twice over in combat sambo. He has realized success in a lot of high-level settings. Now he is in.
It's just a site for whatever reason, dude. It does not want you to bet on MMA. I type in MMA and then soccer pops up.
What's theater mode do on that? Oh, that okay. Just saying.
Oh, here we go.
I'm not really cool with all these Russians over here in the United States competing in our sports. They can take their mountain wrestling and keep it over in the mountains. You guys out? Oh, this guy, why is this guy here? He doesn't fight.
I fight, dude.
You do.
Every day.
14-year-olds, yeah. He beats the shit out of them too.
You got to be overweight, or it's a no-go.
He's good at commenting on their appearances.
No, that's
Guy's
a
got some
talent.
decent nipples on him. Oh, dude, you got those nipples stuck in my head now. That's all I'm gonna be thinking about.
He does a showcase, hot or not.
All right, let's see. Oh no.
All right. Are you looking at the card?
Yeah.
Ikram Alskarov. I'm pretty sure Sean Strickland beat him.
Let's
Fighting
find
Warley
out.
Alvarez.
It's a while before. I've knew of Sean Strickland for the last few years, but I didn't realize he's been in UFC for a minute, and he was fighting at 170 for a long time, and I didn't know much about him until who did he fight before Alex Pereira?
Yeah, he fought. Gonna have to fact check this. I remember he fought that hockey player.
Yeah, I think
Jack something.
Did he fight the really black guy in that middleweight? He's a fucking handful.
I think so.
I think he's probably the
Jared
Cannonier.
Cannonier, yeah.
Yeah, and he lost to Jared Cannonier, I think.
I think so.
It was just like somewhat before that, I became known he became known to me, and I never.
Yeah, he lost to Jared Cannonier right before he fought Alex.
Who did he fight before that?
Jack Hermanson, Uriah Hall.
Yeah, so
Brandon Allen. He beat Brandon Allen.
When he fought Jared Cannonier was like, I think when I first came to know who he was, and Jared Cannonier is gnarly, and I thought that I believe it was a close fight, but anyways, from that point I was like, oh, he's a decent fighter, but I didn't think he could do anything to Izzy or Alex, or I thought he was just so full of shit when he was on the one of the press conferences, and somebody asked him, who do you think is the best striker in the UFC in the middleweight division? He was like, me, and he was just he like really believed it. He wasn't saying it like to be like hyperbole or trying to be funny.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy's fucking delusional.
Yeah.
And then I was watching him walk down Alex, and I was like, even though he got caught, he was still just walking towards him, and that's such a scary thing to do to somebody that is a better striker than you.
Yeah.
It just and then he did the same thing with Israel, and anyways, it blew my mind. He blew my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fought Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, he fought Usman.
170.
Yep. Yeah.
I didn't even.
He's been fighting UFC forever. So when I looked at his record, I was like, fuck, he has like, what,
2014 is when
15
he got
fights
signed.
or 10 fights in UFC? He has a shit ton of fights.
Yeah, ton.
Yeah.
He went up to 205 after he lost to Alex Pereira and Jared Cannonier. He went up to 205, filled in last minute, and fought Nazardine Imavov.
Oh yeah.
And beat him.
Yeah, I don't know if I watched that fight.
I remember he was the main event. He filled in last minute main event.
It's wild. The co-main and main event on this card, the pullouts in the last like 10 days, less than 2 weeks.
Yep.
And then them jumping on that. I think these are better fights.
I think so too.
I was telling him that too.
I'm more excited because I wanted to watch Hazmat and Usman fight when Usman was champ, and it was just like, ooh, that's nasty. Oh, power guillotine.
Said Nurmagomedov is fucking good. He's 135er.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yep.
He died.
Yeah. That dude's a savage.
Dude.
I think he's Khabib's cousin.
I don't know why he didn't defend that. The guy got like too focused on the takedown. As soon as somebody starts rapping on your neck like that, you start gator rolling out of that.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah,
He's out cold.
I don't think if the guy got tapped out if he defended it properly or acknowledged the guillotine sooner.
It was like he was overextended on the takedown.
Yeah, and he just like kept on the takedown. I would fucking let go of the takedown. So right here, boom. Yeah, you feel it now. Now you let go. You let go of that leg and you roll to your back, and you'd have been out.
Sure.
Yep.
God damn.
Yep.
But a guy like Settle jump on you while you're rolling. He probably was trying to complete the takedown, move to side control or something to get out of it. But
yeah,
if you do him so fast.
Yeah, if you grab a guillotine on somebody and you move to side control, and then you're out of the guillotine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no leverage for the choke. Yeah.
Dude, check out these fucking fucked up odds, dude. Ikram on UFC is plus 100 on the UFC website. His odds are plus 100 on
yeah,
my
those
bookie.
odds are always off.
Minus 625.
Yeah, those odds are always off. And I feel like my bookie, they kind of got shitted on some UFC bets, so you can't live bet anymore. You can't do a lot of stuff on my bookie anymore. I think part of Kamaru going up to 185, filling in last minute, is he already beat Sean Strickland, who's the champ.
Yeah, he thinks it's easy money. Sean Strickland's easy money.
So if he can get past Hamzat and rematch Sean Strickland for the belt, he very well could be a champion at 185.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, me too. But a lot of people aren't giving him any respect for
I'm here with Saeed Nurmagomedov
against Hamzat Chimaev.
Who's under? Is Hamzat favorite?
Yeah, by far.
Oh, really?
I think he's minus 300.
Let's see. According to UFC here,
Those are,
yeah, he's minus 360.
yeah, that sounds
What?
right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something to put money on. Oh, I mean, last minute things. That's a big deal, though. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
Cardio.
But
I don't think it would be minus 360 if they had a fight camp, though.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I might just throw some money on him anyway.
Check the over/under on that one, because I think the favorite is it to go under 2.5.
Usman over 2.5 is the favorite on my bookie.
No, under 2.5.
What?
Under 2.5 minus
okay.
160.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that is.
they think Hamzat's gonna win in under 2.5 rounds. It's a 3-round fight.
Is it only 3 round?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a part of the contract, I bet. Ain't fighting 5 rounds.
Kamaru Usman at 185, plus it's a 3-round fight. He might look really good.
I'm gonna put some money on him, dude.
I
Put $11 on him.
I'd be curious to see what his training looks like in camp and out of camp. Because I know some of these guys are still doing when they do a fight camp. They're not their cardio is not getting much better. Like they're already at such a high level all the time. They're like always ready and prepared for a fight. They're in the gym 5 days. They're true professionals. Like even when they don't have a fight, they're still in the gym 5 days a week. They don't take a break from it or stop. And so I would imagine Kamaru. I would imagine any of those professionals they're in great shape all the time. But I know Kamaru has terrible knees.
Yeah, that's what my thing is. I mean, he might be in the gym 5 days a week. He's probably not wrestling.
But he might not be doing doing hard cardio because it bugs his knees so much.
Yeah, that's tough to cut weight and shit when you got your knees are ripped.
A hurt ankle or something that stops you from being able to do the cardio.
Yeah.
Well, you think it's gonna go under or over?
I think it's gonna go over. I don't think either of them are gonna finish each other, but the experts are saying it's gonna go under.
Only stupid people are so certain.
True.
I don't fucking
Especially
know.
in fighting.
No. Over or under 2.5 rounds is what it was.
Yeah, 3-round fight.
Let's go look at their past fights real quick. I guess it really doesn't matter. He got 10 days.
Kamaru Usman was at open workouts on Thursday with Justin Gaethje. They were doing takedowns. And people thought they heard Kamaru say, I popped my knee.
I watched a video. When I first watched a video, that's what I thought he said.
I didn't watch the video until it was already clarified that Justin Gaethje said, I asked him if he hit his head when he took me down.
Usman's last 3 fights went 5 rounds. The decision went into the 5th round in one of them, but went 5 rounds.
Yeah, I think it goes over. Over 2.5 rounds.
We're gonna lock the over in, boys.
So the reason why I think it's gonna go over is I don't think Hamzat's gonna throw very many punches on his feet. I think he's taking him down right off the bat. I think Hamzat's gonna walk across the cage and grab him and never let go for the whole fight.
Yeah. I could definitely see that.
Well, I don't know what's going on with the stream, Steve. Oh, never mind. It's just my computer. All right, got the bets in, so we'll just chill for a sec.
I'm so glad that Hamzat had that fight with Gilbert.
Yeah, that was a tough one for him.
So there's something like with GSP, you never got to watch him fight. You just got to watch him hump people. Like he was just doing whatever he could to win. And you never got to see that fighter spirit in him, that like vicious, aggressive, mean kind of shit. And you did see that. And most of Hamzat's fights, he just goes in, takes them down, and ragdolls people. But then in that fight, he was like, I want to stand and I want to do all the wrong things.
Yeah, sure.
And then you got to really see like his what kind of fighting spirit he has.
Yeah, absolutely. I knew he had it in him, but he had better ways of winning that fight that he didn't do. He kind of threw caution to the wind, and
I love it.
Got dropped. He dropped Gilbert Burns with a jab, but he got dropped himself, and his camp was yelling,
screaming,
his corner, calm down, calm down.
But Gilbert Burns is another guy that's just an animal that has that fighting spirit. I love it.
He almost beat Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
Dropped him in the first or second, maybe both.
I don't see Kamaru having that same level of like fighter in him as Hamzat and Gilbert. And I'm always like biased towards that when I watch people fight. I think I give it more value than it has, but
sure. He's kind of like a GSP. He's really good at wearing people out, but I think he has a little more of that fighter in him than GSP, where he, TKOs Colby Covington in the last round and breaks his jaw.
Yeah, that was a pretty gnarly fight.
Yeah, it was.
Colby fighting for the title. I'm pumped for that.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Is that the next UFC?
No, I think it's December or January.
Didn't they? Who's UFC 295? Oh yeah, John Jones, baby.
I'm so not excited for that fight. I hate it. I think it's
For
stupid.
Stipe?
Yeah, I don't think I'll even watch it.
Really?
just out of protest. I'll steal it. I'll steal it.
They got Yuri Prohaska versus Alex Piero, the
That
co-main
is
event.
sick.
Yeah,
I'll watch up until that moment.
Well, I don't know.
Why do you think the main event's a dumb fight? Because Stipe's been off for so long. Well, I guess John has too.
There's two things that really draw me to a fight. One is like having two people with like clashing styles. They're gonna compete against each other, and they might not both be fighters. One might be a boxer, or one might be a grappler. And seeing them trying to implement their style and their what they offer to the table, that I love watching people try to overcome each other in a fight. And then the other one is like that draws me to fights is seeing the two best people in the world. I want to see I want to find out who the best in the world is, and I want them to be challenged by the best in the world. And I don't see Stipe fucking being a challenge. Like I don't see. I want to. John Jones is the best in the world, and I want to see the next guy. And I don't think Stipe's the next guy, the next best. And I don't think anybody could make the case that he's the next guy. He's regarded as like the second best heavyweight in the world.
Sure.
He's not.
Yeah, I could see that. I think that fight was in the making for so long. That when John was ready, Stipe wasn't. When Stipe was ready, John wasn't. So finally, it comes to fruition.
It's bullshit, though.
It's just
I would
bad
love to
timing.
see it before he got knocked out by
Ngannou.
Ngannou. I would have been like all for it. That would have been the fight to make.
Yeah.
But it's no longer the fight to make. And I'd rather see him fight that big scary Russian. But I see.
Yeah, Sergey Pavlovich.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that would be great.
I think John Jones is also doing this for legacy more than a challenge. It's like now he can say he beat the arguably the best heavyweight of all time. And if he also does it in a way that like more dominating than Francis Ngannou did, I think it also can say like, even though Ngannou beat him, I beat him more impressively than Ngannou, and like, I think he's just doing it for the clout, for the title, for the little asterisks under, or like under his name at the end of his career.
It still says Cyril Gane is next up in line.
Oh, he's number one.
Number one, yeah.
Yeah, he's ranked number one.
Yeah,
and Pavlovich, whatever.
Yeah, I would be more excited to watch him fight fucking Cyril Gane again. Like,
yeah, that fight was quick.
That was
in and out.
I think that showed you how deadly John Jones really is.
Dude, even in like that 30-second fight, people were breaking it down and critiquing him so much, saying that his punches weren't that hard and things like that. I don't know what they were seeing, because what I was seeing, I must have saw something completely different.
John Jones is deadly.
He's so long that he throws a punch. By the time it gets by you, dude, there's so much velocity on it.
So there's my one big critique about John Jones to like to kind of like, I don't find a lot of his wins as impressive as I would if he wasn't as tall and lanky.
Sure.
And it's like a weird kind of like maybe a hypocritical critique of it, but when you have a taller, bigger guy fight a smaller guy, and they're equal in all categories, the taller, longer guy is going to win, in a boxing match. It's just such an advantage. And then you watch him fight somebody that I don't think is, I think he's a great fighter, but I don't think he's as Alexander Gustafsson has like a reach just as long and tall as he is, and he doesn't do very good against him. It's a war. It's hard for him to beat Gustafsson.
And Dominic Reyes.
And also the Thiago Silva, or Thiago, was it not Thiago? It was a Brazilian guy he fought right before or after. Anyways, Dominic. Anyway, he doesn't do as well against really tall, long guys, and it makes me think his boxing and his striking isn't as creative and great as people think it is.
Sure.
Because he's just fighting. When I fought as an amateur, I fought at like heavyweight all the way down to 155, and I would fight guys that are half as good at a heavier weight and not do half as good against them because they were taller and longer, and a lot of my techniques in boxing and striking, I'm used to practicing them on shorter guys, and and when you get a taller, longer guy, I would have a much harder time with it, and it didn't. And so that's
so you're saying John never faced a taller, longer guy?
If I think the strikers that he faced, if Quentin Jackson was taller and longer, he wouldn't have done what he did, or Rashad Evans was tall as and long as he is, he wouldn't have looked so slick and done so well.
Sure.
Having said that, like, he is an absolutely lethal grappler, and he, I think he's the best. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah, that's a good point. You have the same game plan going in for every person, essentially, being that you're always going to have the height and reach advantage.
It just makes it harder to land those strikes and stuff. You know, it's real tough. Yeah.
Yeah, you never have to really switch a game plan to where you're not the taller, longer guy.
Somebody, it's the exact reason why I take some credit away from John is the same reason why I give Mike Tyson so much credit. He was so much smaller and shorter, and for him to be effective in his striking, he had to have so much more ferocity. It's so much more impressive.
Well, he had crazy movement.
Yeah, head movement and closing the distance.
He had crazy everything.
Yeah,
Dude's just crazy.
He was quick, and he was. I mean, he did load up on punches and shit, but he would come in with like these extremely powerful punches that weren't overextended and were. They used. You ever been kicked in the leg?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, I am combatives level 1 certified. All right.
I don't give a shit. I was at a party with my buddy, Zach Smart, and it was at his house, and this guy comes up to me and was like, "You want to wrestle?" And he was like a stocky, 6 foot, 250-pound guy, and I'm loud and obnoxious at the party and whatnot, and he's like, "Yeah, you want to wrestle?" And for whatever reason, I wasn't feeling like wrestling. I was like, "No, like, leave me alone." And he's like, "Yeah, you ain't big enough to fuck with me." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, like, probably not." And that was the end of the interaction. What I didn't know is that he was talking to my buddy, this Marine, and my buddy was telling him, "Hey, Nick wrestles. He's a professional fighter or whatever. Like, go talk to him. Go fuck with him." And then the guy goes back over to my friend and is like, "Hey, he doesn't want to wrestle." My friend's like, "Just go grab him. Just go grab him and start wrestling him. He'll wrestle you. He's a good sport." And the guy comes up behind me and like fucking belly to back suplexes me hard, and I end up rolling to a knee bar and putting him in a toe hold and breaking his leg. Just folded his foot all the way around, and my buddy Zach's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I was like, the guy fucking attacked me. What do you mean? What am I doing? He's like, I told him to go wrestle you, man. And in my mind, he was just attacking me. Like,
sure, yeah, you don't know. You're drunk at a party. Who knows? I know Zach. We're good friends with Zach. I just talked to him the other day.
You should. You gotta move out of there, man.
Oh, he's out.
He was.
You get stunned like that, and you get slow, and it's. You gotta train to get hit like that in practice, and then grab and move and have the right kind of.
It's hard to make a decision. Like you're almost thinking about the right decision, and you're still getting hit.
You see some guys like who am I thinking of? Justin Gaethje. Unless he's like really, really stunned, he'll sit there and move his head, and move around and counter. But he's stunned. He's real, and you have to have that reaction, that like instinct.
Yeah, that or have a good poker face.
Watch this flying knee here, though. As Warley stuck inside of the octagon, he sees that he's got him hurt. Look at that double knee.
It's almost like you try and slow things down and make a better decision because you're already hurt. You don't want to get hurt worse. You try to make the best decision while you're thinking.
Yeah, you can't. And the thing is, when you get put in that situation, you have to condition yourself to be in the habit of doing things. Because you're not able to think, and so you have to have the right reaction when you start getting fucking teed off on. I always
That
tried
guy's
to
a real deal.
always tried to do like get rocked by a punch and then fucking blitz them and then grab them. Like and so when you're starting to strike back, they're trying to engage and deal with the punches, and then it gives you a chance to like get close enough to grab them. And so I always thought that was like a good strategy.
Yeah. I think these guys study each other so much too that they know if you blitz when you take a hard shot.
Yep. You're right. No, right.
Yeah.
That's what made I've said this last time was training with certain people. I trained with them for years, and they just understood all my habits and rhythms and everything, and they would fucking beat me up, and then I would go fight somebody, beat this person up, or go train somewhere else, beat these guys up that are really good, and then those guys would come train with us, and I'd watch them beat up the people that were beating me up.
Oh yeah,
because like I'm like an awkward striker, and so like if I'm going with somebody new, they have a hard time adjusting to me.
Sure.
And so I would win the rounds the first however many rounds or whatever, and then I go train at somebody's gym and I beat their ass. But if I train with them 10 more times, I'm no longer doing as well against them. But yeah, you learn all their habits and stuff, and
yeah.
I'd imagine that's the same thing they're doing with watching all the tape. Then you drill those things in class. Like this guy does this thing, and you just spend days on that one thing. Like,
this is the second time I finished somebody really quick in the first round, so I'm waiting for the next.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure John Jones talking about how he watches tapes like nonstop before a fight.
Yeah, I mean that's what successful quarterbacks do.
Some don't though. Some don't fucking watch at all.
Yeah. Some people don't even know UFC fighters.
Yeah, dude. They're like, they offered me this fight, and I didn't know who it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Ranked 6 in the world.
I think some of that is bullshit, but I think some of it is like.
No.
I think Brian Ortega was openly admitted he doesn't watch UFC or buy the fights or anything.
There's a bunch of people I've trained with that don't like. We're all doing MMA class and stuff, and they don't watch UFC fights. They don't know that.
Yeah, that's always wild.
Old man Wayne, he doesn't know anybody.
Oh, really?
I was talking to him, and he said his last fight, he's almost 80 years old, and his last fight was 6 years ago.
Oh, my God.
And he was, like, talking to me, like, wanting to take another fight. Like,
really?
Yeah, he was like, have you been in the scene enough? Like, he's like, I would like to take another fight. I'm like, what?
Well,
what?
What's he in the 95-pound weight class?
He's got dementia, dude. He thinks he's 32.
He's like 165 pounds.
Is he really?
Yeah.
How tall is he? 5'6"?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
5'6", 7.
I had no idea it was 160 pounds.
What'd you think? Thought he was lighter?
I was thinking maybe 110.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, he's definitely sturdy.
You see him with his shirt off. He has no fat on him. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that. He looks like Dan Henderson.
Yeah.
This fight's going to be good.
Hey, he was talking about going to Thailand. I was trying to get him I wanted to go to Thailand with him, and he was talking about taking Thai fights there.
Thai fights?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
I don't think he would do well in a Thai fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do well in all.
Maybe like a judo match or jiu-jitsu or something.
I think in an MMA fight he could do well too, though.
Sure. Yeah.
He's just so dangerous when you start trying to grab him or grapple him. He'll break your wrist or ankle or.
Yeah. Strong grip.
Have you met Ben yet?
Make any bets?
Yeah.
He puts in random bets. Sometimes he wins. Sometimes.
Yeah. I just put him in to make him a little more exciting.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
You bet on the main or co?
There's the co. I took the over, and then I put some money on Kamara. Mr. Usman, the last one I lost, dude. I lost $15, bro. I'm fucking pissed. I can't tell my wife, dude. I can't go home tonight.
Not a bad bet. Plus 272.
Yeah.
For Kamara Usman. That's wild.
But who knows?
What's the odds on the main?
This is pretty much the same, dude. Volkanovski's plus 200, 210.
210?
Yep. Islam's minus 270.
That's not a bad bet either.
I'm thinking $20 on fucking Volk.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking
That's
about
what I'm
it.
saying. It's hard not to take that bet.
$20 on Volk? Maybe?
Islam was training for Charles up until 10 days ago. But Volk without a full camp, 10 days notice.
But he seems like a guy that fucking never leaves the
Absolutely.
the room.
There's
Yeah,
definitely some weight to that, yeah. Plus, he's not cutting weight as much.
Yep.
I don't know what he walks around at, but it can't be much heavier than 155.
He is I would imagine he walks around at like 170 or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, probably 165, 170. He's a thick dude. He ain't very tall, but he's a thick dude. I'm wearing my Volkanovski shirt. You know who I'm going for. That card's gonna be fucking good. Alex versus Yuri, because Alex went up to 205 and fought Jan Blachowicz, who beat Israel Adesanya as well, and did well. Jan Blachowicz looked way better against Izzy than he did against Alex, which is kind of weird. The Izzy fight was a 5-round fight, and the Alex Pereira fight was a 3-round fight. But he looked like he got tired after the first. It was a competitive first round. Then the second and third, Alex just kind of took over. Lots of grappling, and Alex was winning the exchanges.
You have to rewatch a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years out of competition, older than dirt. Fucking no point.
And he's 3 years out of competition, but he wasn't fighting
that often.
Like that often before this layoff.
You can't say I was the champion for 3 years and he had 2 fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't.
John's the champ right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is makes me sad. You know, I want to see him fight every 3 months. I want to see. I want to see him fight some of these killers. But I don't know. He's had his era. Like if he retired, I want to be like he's scared. He's getting old. It's like he put in 10 years or something. I don't know what it's been. It's been a long time. He's been champ.
Yeah.
Dude, his brother his brother's got like CTE or some shit. He started tweeting some crazy stuff.
Oh, I saw that.
What?
I forgot what he said, but
he's on the Patriots or something, right?
Yeah, he has a couple.
Yeah, but what he's talking about, I don't even remember.
He was crying about something. He recorded himself crying about something.
And then it leads you to the diagnosis of CTE.
Oh, dude. Well, he was talking. Antonio Brown, dude. Oh, this motherfucker's definitely got CTE, and he was acting the same way. Pretty much.
Oh.
Who's
like,
Antonio Brown?
Wild.
A football player.
A football
right?
player, yeah. He used to be. I mean, he probably still is super good, but he's just fucking. His brain's mush, dude. He's psychotic now.
I'd have to watch video. It'd be.
And he's fucking like he was running I don't remember if it was a pickoff or he caught the ball, but he was running. There's a guy in front of him, and he just jumped and fucking kicked him in the head. He kept going.
Antonio Brown did?
Yeah.
He did jump up and like long kick him.
Yeah, like he went to like hurdle him, but he didn't get high enough, so he just fucking planted it right in his foot. He did it on purpose, obviously.
I've probably seen that highlight.
And then he just fucking he left the league and was just doing crazy shit, dude. He was in like Saudi Arabia, whipping his dick and ass out and like jumping and shoving his ass in people's faces.
Yeah, he was at a pool like pulling down his trunks and like putting his ass on a chick or something, like on her face and
That's
stuff.
funny.
Dude, it's wild, bro.
People were videotaping it and selling it to TMZ.
But he was a stud, dude. He was.
Johnny Walker, number 7.
But it's crazy, dude. You don't see like UFC guys doing crazy shit. I mean, maybe. But
I think they're just.
There's a lot more football players too.
Yeah, a lot more football players, and they have an off season. UFC don't really have an off season unless you're injured.
But the thing is, they wear helmets, bro. They're not getting punched and kicked in the head all day.
Yeah, but you can argue they take harder hits.
Nah, yeah, maybe.
Because there's so many plays over and over again.
Yeah, I would have to see what the rates of.
Well, I guess, yeah, football, you start fucking at like 12 years old, just getting hit in the head.
Yeah.
Pretty often. Pretty hard.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how many. You put like an accelerometer on somebody's head throughout their career, and do it to all the football players and do it to all the MMA fighters, and you find out how many times they've been hit in the head over this amount of force, this many subconcussive injuries, this many concussive injuries. It's like
they did that to Sean Strickland. They said he gets hit in the head the least out of anybody.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. They were saying that he spars all the fucking time.
Yeah, I think that's why he's so good. Because remember, for a while there was guys
Sean
like
Strickland had CTE, bro.
Yeah, okay, I might not give your diagnosis of CTE much credit.
There was guys like Max Holloway saying they don't spar anymore. They know how to fight. They hit pads and shit like that. They don't have to spar to stay consistent. But now that Sean Strickland's champ, everybody is starting to like follow that and do more rounds and things like that.
I think there is something like Joe Rogan was pointing it out in one of his podcasts, saying that like when you're sparring every day, like you're training your body to react to all the movements and all the feints and all the you're conditioning your body so well to react properly to all those things. You're so tuned into them, and then when you're hitting pads, you can't possibly be training your body to react like the same way.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, look at the old Shudo box with like Vanderlei and Shogun and stuff like that. They just beat the shit out of each other all the time, and they were murking everybody for a long time. They were the number one ranked in their divisions. Like,
but then there's guys like Brendan Schaub and Forrest Griffin who get knocked out in a fight. And it comes out, oh, yeah, I got knocked out in training 2 days before the fight.
Yeah. I think when you're getting hit hard enough to shut your lights off, it seems like the tendency in what I've seen is it becomes easier and easier to get knocked out.
Absolutely.
More often than not.
Eventually, everybody kind of falls in that category, like Chuck Liddell.
That's what I was thinking. I used to watch him get blasted so hard it would kink his neck over, and he would nothing. He would walk right, eat him, and then, yeah, that's not always the case, but. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if sparring really hard all the time, getting hit in the head hit hard a bunch, even if you're not getting knocked out, if that weakens your chin or not. Like, it sure is fun though.
Yeah, I mean, I recall Eddie Alvarez saying he sparred 50 hard rounds in a row when he was training for Conor McGregor, and Conor was like, "That great for him. He's overtrained. That's gonna be easier for me." And then Conor goes in there and knocks him out, drops him multiple times. So I wonder if Sean Strickland is sparring full blast, or
I think he's sparring pretty hard.
I'd imagine so, right?
Maybe not 100%, but when all the fucking, I've seen so much footage of him sparring, and it's pretty hard.
Sure. Like, yeah.
He'll spar anybody.
Yeah.
He'll spar anybody hard.
Yep. He was training with Chimaev.
Yeah.
He said Chimaev was the most athletic guy he's ever trained with.
Oh, really?
And Kamaru Usman beat him. So whoever wins this fight tonight and gets to fight him for the title is going to be real interesting.
I'm so excited for that fight.
Yeah, that's going to be wild. This fight right here, Ankalaev versus Johnny Walker, is going to be wild too.
Is he undefeated right now, Ankalaev, or he has one loss?
He might have a loss.
I think it was like when he first got in the UFC or something.
Let's see,
Nice,
longest
yeah.
active unbeaten streak in the UFC.
But I think his first fight maybe was a loss. He got triangle choked or arm triangled or something like that. Maybe I'm making shit up.
That sounds right. He's either undefeated or he's got one loss. That dude is so good at the meat and potatoes.
What do you mean?
Like, he just has really good fundamentals. And then you look at a guy like Johnny Walker, and he's so fucking crazy.
Yeah. It's hard to deal with people like that, man. The awkward, long. But there's been times like I was weird and awkward and fucking uncomfortable for people to fight. But there's some people that had just the most sound fundamentals, and they would beat me in position constantly because they were just more technical with the positioning, more technical with even the striking and stuff. Like, I throw myself out of position a lot doing weird shit, and they were never out of position. Like, and they would capitalize on my weirdness.
And I think it goes back to what you were saying about how you get stunned or something. And if Johnny Walker gets stunned, which he has, I mean, he relatively time and time again, he's not going to start throwing spinning elbows and flying knees. It's going to be fundamental versus fundamental at that point.
But he has now taken into effect that it's more than just fighting. He said he's got to be more of a personality.
God, it's so nerve-wracking fighting.
Johnny Walker was the next motherfucker at 205.
Yeah, he was.
Back in the day. And then he hurt his shoulder. You remember that?
Yeah, doing a little belly roll.
Yeah, he was doing the worm after he won. And fucking tore his shoulder.
6'6".
Yeah, Uncle Ives 18-1. Johnny Walker's 21-7.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight.
Damn, dude, I probably should have called out last night.
Yeah.
You said you didn't get much sleep, you said?
I didn't get no sleep.
Yeah, we worked 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Both of you guys?
Yeah, I called out last night, so I didn't work last night. But
Yeah, I got a new place in Portland, so moved in yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I've been living in my ambulance, for the last year and a half.
Yeah, last time you were here, that's what you were saying.
How's the place?
Oh, it's so sick. Yeah, me and my girlfriend have been. She had an apartment, like a mother-in-law suite behind these people's house for like 6 years, and was paying like $600 a month in rent, and they never upped it, and because she was there for so long, they like having a tenant, and they could have charged more, but they were like.
Was that in Portland too?
No, that was here in Longview.
Oh, okay.
We grew up in Longview, and she works in Portland. I go to school in Portland, and anyway, so we were saving a bunch of money staying at her place, and then they sold the house, and then I bought an ambulance, and we've been living in the ambulance since then in my buddy's fucking driveway. Just let's save money.
Oh, fuck
yeah. And wait for this housing crash, and we just finally got to the point where like, all right, like let's go get something nicer. Like, we've saved up $15,000, in the last year for not spending any money on rent, really. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, the housing market's fucking nuts. So
yeah, we got a penthouse, like top floor. It's a small, like 600 square foot little apartment, but it's like you oversee the city and see the river that goes through Portland.
Oh, wow.
You watch the sunrise and set because it's on the south facing window. It's just such a nice spot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
is rent pretty expensive? Or?
It was $1,600.
That ain't bad.
And no, and that's why we're looking at renting here.
Yeah.
Ooh. But renting an apartment there it's not bad, and that's like a fancy one. You could find one for $1,200 if you wanted.
Mm.
Yeah, I imagine, because Portland kind of is a wild place to live right now.
So that was kind of a thing she was worried about. And last night the dog needed to go to the bathroom, and it was 3, 4 in the morning, and she took him down, and she opened up the door to go outside at the bottom, and there's like bums sleeping there.
Mm-hmm.
And the bum's like, "Get the fuck away from me!" and like swings at my dog, like.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then.
Did you choke him out?
I was up at stairs. Ooh.
Yeah, dude. Last time I was in Portland, I stepped in human shit
On the sidewalk.
on the
Yeah.
sidewalk, dude.
In the middle of the sidewalk, not even on the corner or
Yeah.
the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that kind of freaked her out a little bit. She didn't say anything and walked back in the. Then he started banging on the door to the apartment complex. We live in. Yeah.
I think last December
Dang.
he didn't respect the damage that he was taking because they didn't feel like they were.
So I gave her my bear mace.
Oh hell
There you
yeah.
go. That'll do it.
That'll.
You guys were even talking about it on the broadcast quite a bit. But then, before you know it, that bruising and swelling.
Ooh! Oh, he tricked him. That's. Should have waited a second longer.
Yeah.
A tenth of a second longer.
Yeah, but Ankalaev is really good grappler.
Yeah, yep.
He might be in trouble here.
What was he doing? He was grabbing something?
He was grabbing his glove, the inside of his glove.
Oh.
So he kind of.
Well, the key is that wrist. He can't clear that wrist. Until Johnny Walker clears that wrist, he's going to be in trouble.
He's trying to get to the back here. But
Not taking much damage or anything.
back up against the fence here. Not allowing Ankalaev around.
Very smart by Johnny Walker, using the cage as a barrier to not allow for Magomed to get to the far side. But until he can clear his left hand, he's going to keep taking damage. Now he should be okay to start building his way back.
Whenever we're rolling in the dungeon at my place, the dojo, and we roll into one of the walls, and we'll try to reset, and Wayne's like, nope. Old man Wayne's like, no, if you're in the bar, you can't reset. Like, use that, use the wall.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a table or a bar stool or something.
Yeah, true.
Ooh, that was down.
Yeah.
Oh, no. At least he's okay. At least he's okay.
You can take a point.
There was a 135-pound fight earlier. They got stopped because
We're down.
a dude kicked him in the nuts.
Oh.
And he was like freaking out for 5 minutes. The doctor comes up, the Abu Dhabi doctor comes in and was like, it didn't look like it was in the nuts. And the guy's like freaking out, Victor Henry. And then he started throwing up in the back. They had to take him to get a testicle MRI.
Was his testicle okay?
No update yet. That was the same doctor too. He was like, it didn't look like I hit your nuts.
Yeah. I don't think it really hit you in the chin.
It was a no contest, and I don't know if they gave an update on it or not. It looked bad though, dude. It looked like he got knocked out. He got kicked in the nuts and face planted.
God, I always think what a pussy when somebody gets kicked in the nuts and they're like, ow.
Like, how effective would that be?
I just
if
don't
it was
think
a
you
real
should.
fight.
You could kick somebody. You could kick me hard as you could in the nuts, and I'm not going to sit there and even show that.
Oh,
hurt.
no way.
Whoa, they called it off.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Dude, why would you call? Whoa. It's like, what do you mean I can't continue? I'm ready to roll. Saying, get out. That's weird because he looked fine.
Ankalaev was like, I'll fight you still. Like, let's do it, guys.
Oh, no, dude. They just ruined this.
That's what I said. But I said he asked the question. I didn't know what he said.
He asked him where he was.
And if he can't answer that, though.
Ankalaev was like, I'll help with this, man. I don't want to.
That's weird because he looked okay.
Yeah.
And obviously he speaks like Portuguese.
I love it. I love Ankalaev.
Yeah, that sucks.
That was weird. It looked like he was okay.
Yeah, it could be like a language barrier thing, like you're saying.
Yeah, he speaks Portuguese.
He's like, where are you? He's like, I don't speak English. He's done. That's crazy. He's ready to go. Let him go.
Dana had to come in there, tell him to fucking chill.
Dude, if they get worked up, you know, people will start throwing drinks and popcorn and shit in the octagon. That's what they're so worried
Let's see if
about.
we can hear this.
You're telling me he's not good to continue.
The ref said he's
Wow.
not fit to continue.
The
Oh,
doctor.
the doctor.
But the ref can deny that. The ref doesn't have to do that.
Really?
You don't have to
He
listen to
doesn't.
the
He doesn't
doctor?
have to listen to the doctor. The ref is the official.
Really?
The doctor is just an advisor.
Oh, wow. How crazy is that? They fucked that one, dude.
Yeah, but what if
They fucked that one up.
I wonder what the doctor saw or heard or what like why he made that decision.
Well, he told a guy earlier that his nuts split in half, that he didn't get kicked in the nuts. So, sounds like a bad doctor, dude.
Yeah, he's fired.
I hope so. I mean, he's
You can
a
still start
Abu Dhabi doctor.
Start the fight. If Ankalaev can agree to that, the Athletic Commission might fine them, but
Yeah, I don't know if that doctor's provided or if he's hired by the UFC.
no, he's gonna be hired. Yeah.
Is that an athletic commission doctor?
Yeah, that doctor had money on the no contest, dude.
That is weird, dude. That sucks for both those guys.
No contest.
It's gonna be a no contest. Johnny Walker's like, hey, yeah, I'm fine. Excuse me, real quick. Where am I? Boy, did they fuck that
Second
up.
one of the night.
Unbelievable. Magomed Ankalaev and Johnny Walker, no contest. You heard Dana White just say there, we'll get it figured out.
They got to get these guys out the octagon, though.
He said the doctor fucked up. We'll figure it out. Wow, what a good fight. And the doctor just fucks that up, dude.
Oh,
What round are we in?
yeah. Nah, that's a good stoppage. He can't answer what round he's in, and he can't answer where he's
Well, mind you, this guy speaks Portuguese. And
He
the
speaks-
doctor is from Abu Dhabi.
at. No, yeah, it looked like he didn't know what round he was in. He speaks good enough English.
But don't they have 5 minutes to like recoup or no?
I think that's was that for a
fouls?
For a foul, yeah.
But I don't think it's not all. I think it's only for eye pokes specifically.
And nut kicks.
No, I don't think that's even 5 minutes. I think
The guy earlier.
Oh no!
got-
Remember last
5
time we
minutes.
watched the guy got kicked. The guy got kicked. I don't remember
they'll
who,
give
but
them 5 minutes, but that's not
they
the
get,
official
yeah,
rule.
They get as long as they need. For nut kicks, I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember. I was a ref a couple times.
You know what?
and
I got a fucking computer right here. I'll just Google it.
It's gonna change from state to state, but do like the Vegas rules or the California rules.
He typed in Google and Microsoft Bing.
Yeah, fuck being bro.
Why is that fucking anywhere on your computer?
It's I don't know, dude.
That's the default. Microsoft Edge.
Yeah, the California or Nevada athletic MMA unified rules is I think is what it'd be. But here in Washington, I don't remember what it was exactly, but it was something like only eye pokes get 5 minutes, or there was it wasn't.
Does Abu Dhabi go off probably the Vegas rules?
They'll go off the Vegas or the
Yeah.
California rules. Yeah.
It was weird for a little bit because where was it? I think it was Vegas or California. You were allowed to knee to a downed opponent. And so they thought it was just legal across the board. So a lot of people were getting kneed when they were down, and they didn't know if it was legal or not. I remember when Peter Yan hit Aljamain Sterling and he lost the belt.
Yeah.
Remember when he got disqualified? Aljo was down, and he looked at his corner and said, "Can I knee?" And you hear the corner say, "Yeah."
Yeah,
And he
yep,
kneed
yep,
him, and
yep,
they
yep.
stopped it. So that caused a lot of confusion.
I think is when if you put your fingers on the ground to prevent a knee, but you don't need to have that, you're not based on the hand, then it's still legal. then it's legal to knee the person.
The belts will come.
That's how I understand it. So if I'm like crouching down and somebody has me in a headlock and I just put my hand on the ground so they don't knee me, that's not considered a down opponent. You can't use that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can't use that technicality to stop getting kneed. But if you're like, but if you're weighted on your hand, then you'd be considered a downed opponent.
Gotcha.
I think that's how it works.
Are we at the co-main event already? Holy shit.
I've been in this game my whole life. I've never seen anything like him.
That is it. The hype is real.
Yeah, there's a gym a couple blocks from my house, Renzo Gracie School, that Chris Bauer was like, hey, I'm moving to Portland. Like what when are your classes? And like if you could choose a jiu-jitsu school to go to, like what one should I go to? Who has like the fucking sickest coaches or whatever? And he was like, go to Gracie Jiu-Jitsu on Mississippi. And I ended up moving on Mississippi. Just like,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so I live right next to it, yeah.
Wow, wild. Chris is out of Vancouver, right?
I think, I'm not sure where he lives, but he coaches in Portland.
It's in Portland?
I believe at the Elks Club in Portland.
Oh. The Elks Club has jiu-jitsu, huh?
I don't know how it works. I'll have to talk to him more about it.
For that knee, the doctor has up to 5 minutes to make a decision, but the fighter does not have 5 minutes. So the doctor could make his decision and say nope right away.
Oh.
And not even have the fighter doesn't get a choice at all.
I've heard people say, like with DC, he got knocked out in the 5th round by John Jones, and I heard him say he thought the fight didn't start yet. He thought he walked out.
Oh.
And
you ever been hit that hard?
No. No, not that hard. But he said he didn't even know the fight happened. But I've also heard of guys going to like finishing a fight in the 1st round and they don't remember the first 3-4 rounds.
Adrenaline, baby.
I'm not without really getting hit or anything. They're just unconscious.
Without being like cracked. I mean, essentially, like a fight goes to the 4th round, and they think it's a 2nd or 3rd.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, when I'm fighting, you're so fucking focused that you're not conscious of the round. Your entire being is fixated on what that guy's doing and moving and how you're gonna win, and so you're just oblivious to a bunch of these other things.
That's why it seems weird to stop the fight. That he said he doesn't know what round he's in. Like, if you don't know your last name, that's one thing.
Yeah, that might have been a bad question, yeah.
But, yeah. To determine to call the fight off based off of that seems kind of weird.
From the doctor's perspective, without that knowledge.
Sure. Yeah, but they need good doctors.
You need doctors that fight.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I got to piss before this one.
All right.
Need any help?
I don't know.
Hurry up. It's about to start.
Most people believe it's an eventuality that one day he'll find himself in a championship setting, and a win tonight over the former welterweight champ Kamaru Usman will have him.
A lot of questions going into this fight.
Perhaps as early as 2024.
It is such a motherfucker to fight somebody that just out wrestles you, that takes you down and fucking smashes you on the ground and doesn't allow you to get any offense off. That you just spend the whole time trying to get up and get yourself in a position where you can do some damage, and you're just never in a good position. It's just exhausting.
Sure. But we're gonna find out how good Kamaru's wrestling defense is. We both know both these guys are a motherfucker at wrestling offense.
Who's a really good wrestler that Hazmat's fought? I don't know if he's fought any really good wrestlers.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, so I don't know how good his wrestling really is. I know he has a smothering, smashing pressure, but I don't know if Kamar might just be a way better wrestler. And he's not able to get Kamar on the ground.
Yeah.
Or hold him there.
He fought Kevin Holland, who I wouldn't say is like a great wrestler, but he is a legit black belt, and he kind of ran through Kevin Holland.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of jiu-jitsu guys to be good wrestlers.
Sure.
for competition is just absolutely absurd.
They settle on their back way easy.
Sure.
You know, like you get a good wrestler against a good grappler.
They're comfortable on their back.
Yeah. Well, they'll accept their back. They'll accept a bad position easier, where a wrestler will never accept it. They like.
Sure. But also, you get a circumstance where, like, when Colby and Kamaru fought, they're both great wrestlers. It was a stand-up war the whole time.
Yep. You can't. Your tool of wrestling, your tool of grinding somebody down by pressure, doesn't work.
Cancels out.
It can't. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore because the other person has the tool to counter it.
Yeah. Woo. Kamaru Usman is a bad motherfucker, dude. This matchup's kind of crazy. You think about, like, two guys nobody wants to fight, fighting each other.
With 2 or 3 Hall of Fame coaches in his corner, as well as the highlight Justin Gaethje. Here is the decorated former UFC welterweight champion.
I think everybody wants to fight Kamaru.
Now, sure.
Yeah.
Now. Back in the day, they said it took them so long to earn that number one contender.
Before you become the champ, or before you get a lot of clout behind you, there's those dark horses people don't want to fuck with because you're like, he's so good. And
he's so good, and it's such a big risk.
Yeah,
you can fight a different guy,
and you don't get much credit for it. You don't get much clout. Like,
yeah,
you kind of steal everybody's like when somebody becomes a champion and you beat the champion, you kind of steal all of his accomplishments and put them under your belt. And you're like, and then before somebody has a bunch of accomplishments, it's a kind of a lose-lose situation. I'm fighting a dangerous guy, and even if I win, I'm not getting the clout and getting the accomplishments from him.
Do you remember Emil Meek? He looks like a straight-up Viking, but Kamaru Usman fought him. It was 2 guys nobody wanted to fight. They ended up fighting each other. And Emil was just throwing caution to the wind, and Kamaru was just taking him down over and over again.
Yeah.
But those circumstances where it's like,
it sucks. It sucks like seeing really good people like that fight each other, and one has to lose, and then they lose that mystique.
Yeah, I know, it's too bad. They put too much on losses. That's why I'm really interested in, like, super fights and money fights and stuff, because it's like, yeah, both these guys have lost, whatever. It's a great matchup, and they're both going to get paid.
I would love to see Tyson Fury come to MMA and fight Ngannou. Like if he steamrolls through Ngannou in a boxing match, and then they sign up for a second fight as an MMA,
I think somebody would just kick his fucking legs off with his wide stance and take him down when he stands up. But, I mean, you really never know.
Yeah, I don't know.
When you talk about boxing prospects coming to MMA, he's definitely one of the more interesting ones.
And a lot of the times you see any one of these world champions, they understand what it takes to become great at something, and they'll take that focus towards wrestling or, jiu-jitsu or whatever.
Sure.
That's why you see a lot of jiu-jitsu world champions fighting in the UFC. They know what it takes to, and wrestling national champions and stuff like.
Yeah, I'd love to see Gordon Ryan come to the UFC or something. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, some people just don't have the stomach for getting hit, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, some people don't. And some don't care. Like, you look at Gilbert Burns. He's a jiu-jitsu guy, and he doesn't give a shit if he gets hit. Like,
yeah, he was a jiu-jitsu coach for Black House.
I think he was a national champion or a Brazilian champion or something like that?
Yeah, Brazilian champion, yeah.
Weighing in at 185 1/2 pounds, fighting out of the United Arab Emirates by way of Chechnya, Russia,
I like what UFC Fight Pass is doing with the Fight Pass Invitationals, where they'll have, like, Gordon Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, Kevin Holland have a jiu-jitsu match. I think Sean Brady did a jiu-jitsu match against Craig Jones and beat him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that was wild. That was probably a year or two ago now, but...
welterweight champion, Kamaru
Two guys with just the utmost confidence.
Yeah, they both have supreme confidence in themselves. Yeah. I love it. I love like the most alpha motherfucker you can possibly get fighting the other most alpha motherfucker, and you just see the wheels.
Yeah.
And see the fucking the dog in them come out.
Dude,
you see who's a bigger dog? Who's a meaner dog?
This is gonna be crazy.
Usman is in the white. Khamzat Chimaev is in black. Co-main event is underway.
Kamaru Usman's really good at scooping those front kicks.
Khamzat changes levels here. Gets to a single. Usman defending effectively right now, but Chimaev's got to move it.
Oh.
Tonight's social media post brought to you by Universal Pictures. 5 nights at
Well, anaconda. Or a monkey.
That was a big question. Could Usman defend the takedowns?
Or semen, because it's all sticky. We're trying to put on a wetsuit when it's wet.
Yeah.
Or put spandex on when you get freshly out of the shower and they stick to your ankles and feet, and it's just not even worth getting dressed.
Oh, damn, dude.
Oh, he's got him flat.
Ew. You can hurt him. You can hurt him here. Yeah.
And now Usman bucks. Chimaev stays on the back.
But Usman's got to be very careful here.
He's a little high.
He is a bit high.
If he leaves a submission out there, Chimaev will jump on it.
He's squeezing on him so good with his back, holding him in, trying not to come over, get pushed off the top.
And squeezing when he needs to. There's no unnecessary muscle there.
Oh, shit.
You three-quarter Nelson and try to push his head down.
When you're in this position, you cannot get flattened out. Most times you will roll to your back, then come back to your knees. But with Chimaev on top of you, it's too dangerous to go to your back because he's so good in the ground and pound.
And every time you sit up to throw a punch, you like open up space for them to move and potentially get out.
Yep.
You gotta.
That right wrist of Usman now. You see Usman wants to clear one of those legs from being in, but Chimaev having no part to that.
And doing a really good job of controlling the wrist, not letting him use his hands.
He's trying to clear the left foot because he can't straighten out his right foot.
Looks like Chimaev's trying to get a body lock, figure four on him with his legs.
That would be nasty.
He's trying. Looks like it.
Chimaev fall over the top. Now Chimaev's back.
Usman certainly staying measured here defensively as we cross the midpoint.
Doing this and also not exerting too much energy.
Yeah, I think.
No, it's way on his chin. You neck crank the shit out of him though, and you can even get finishes from neck cranks from there.
Sure.
Couple nice shots there from Chimaev.
Is there something more important on the TV or on their laptop over there? I thought you were.
No, it's not. It's not the Wi-Fi.
Oh, see, yeah, he has a body lock.
Yep. He waited till he stood up.
Oh
no!
Oh,
that!
Yep,
I did that to a guy.
I saw that
in my first pro fight and almost broke his neck. I grabbed his head and I pogoed him on it.
The canvas almost looks soft, but it's not. That's wild leg control. He gets bucked off like that and doesn't lose the legs.
Yeah, slammed on his head and he's still on top. Oh, God.
You can do it again. I got up and did it twice. The first time I spun too hard and I landed on our backs. And I got up again and then I grabbed his head and when I pogoed him on his head, it like almost knocked him out. And
Not like this. Not putting Kamaru in survival mode here.
Well, that's exactly what he's in. Get to the end of the round and get a fresh start.
yeah, this is what I was imagining if fight was going to happen. He's going to just go across, grab him, and hold him down.
Yep.
And just.
Chimaev making a lot of these shots late in the round count.
Yep. But now you know why Usman didn't stand up earlier in the round.
Yeah, because he knew he was going to throw that choke in right away. Now Usman at least free of this super dangerous spot where he can be flattened out or even get the body triangle put around him. He's got a base now. He can maybe survive to the second round and hope to get a better start.
Chimaev is impressive, man. He is impressive.
So aggressive.
Oh, my goodness, he's impressive.
This is where the jiu-jitsu guy would have rolled to his back, I think, a long time ago.
Yeah,
and tried to get guard.
But he will survive to see a round 2.
Hamzat has really good control, but I wonder his conditioning.
See where I was like kind of talking about how he like never really, he was always trying to get up, and the only time he settled was when he had no choice. He's had his back completely taken.
Yeah.
But the whole time a wrestler's always trying to like advance position, where a jiu-jitsu guy would roll to their back real quick. And
yeah, that's a great point.
He's tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Kamaru didn't respect Hamzat's wrestling. Just kind of the vibe I got from him. Oh, he didn't get.
Oh, he landed on his own head.
That's why you got to grab their head with your arm so they can't.
Yeah, but it looked like he was up so high.
He was up. Yeah, he was up too high. Yeah.
Which is crazy. He didn't lose the position being up that high.
Yeah, Kamaru's or Hazmat's focused.
Yeah.
He got that takedown from a mile away too.
I bet it would. Yeah, I noticed that. He shot really far.
Yeah.
I thought he wouldn't have that.
From half of the ring away.
Yeah, I think he'll probably wait a little bit longer to shoot a takedown.
He can get kneed in his head doing that.
Perhaps Usman trying to manage that gas tank too a little bit early round 2.
Yeah, still recovering a bit. Because that's just exhausting when you've got somebody in your back like that.
Kamar's scared.
Threatening chokes the entire time.
Scared to get taken down.
Yeah, now that he knows.
He's just going to get manhandled. Get big brothered.
Nice low leg kick from Usman.
Dude, those calf kicks will get interesting.
Usman's got to keep his back off the fence because Chimaev will then level.
Yep.
But Kamaru has some power too.
Chimaev's doing a really good job of moving his head and shoulders.
But it gets you. Oh, man, when you're scared of getting taken down, it makes you so much more vulnerable to getting hit.
Yeah.
Because you start reacting to the shots, dropping your hands to get underhooks and stuff.
Yeah. I wonder if Kamaru's going to try and take him down.
He might. If he has the cardio, he probably should.
Yeah. Both these guys are obviously great wrestlers, but it could turn into one of those scenarios where whoever shoots first can stay on top.
Oh.
Ooh.
That landed on the armpit. He caught that one.
Yeah, right on his like upper ribs.
And we are watching a Hamzat Chimaev that has evolved in a sense of he's taken a much more mature approach to the way that he's fighting this fight against Kamaru Usman. So while he may not tell you that he respects him, you can tell that he does in the way that he's fighting him.
And after a dominant first round, could be 8 minutes away from a guaranteed title shot, so perhaps some risk mitigation as well. Nice low kick from Chimaev.
But if you're Kamaru, the one thing that Gilbert Burns did to find success is took chances. Gilbert took a lot of chances, and by taking those chances, he did take damage, but he put Chimaev in some spots.
Just trying to download their movement patterns and then at the same time trying to be unpredictable.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Kamaru's going to try and catch him coming in.
Trying to take him out, yeah.
But he shoots so low from so far away. I was honestly really surprised he got that takedown, but
he just held it.
Yeah, I mean
I got your ankle and I'm not letting go of it.
Yeah, you're not going to catch a punch or a knee shooting from that far away when you're that low.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah.
Right, 5 significant strikes landed for Usman unofficially.
The world may never know.
Fight's over now.
Next time we might have to do it the legit way, Steve.
What?
Well, we'll put $20 in.
Yeah.
After round 1, we had no doubt who won.
Yeah, if they were only that much.
Okay, we're 24.
We're gonna need a
$24. Are they 80?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Are they $80? Mm-hmm. We'll get another person. We'll put in 20.
Another off-camera person can sit in the kitchen.
Yep. Look up facts for us.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm Jamie, bro. We need a Jamie. I can't type fast enough. I tried.
I bought 2 more webcams, so it's gonna. That video's gonna be better.
However, though, if it was a 10-8, he's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, that'd be a good case for a 10-8. Completely one-sided.
Yeah, lots of control.
Yep. Yeah. I would like to see 10-8s for that kind of shit.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I wouldn't say. No, I don't know. Yeah, I'd say 10-8. Yeah. I think you have to. If it's a competitive round and you give the edge, whoever edged the round, but if it's a clear one-sided round, it should be a 10-8.
Sure. I believe how it is if you almost get a finish, whether you get a rear naked choke locked in or you rock somebody, where it looks like the fight's could potentially end, and they give him a 10-8.
Yeah, I think the judging's super inconsistent with the 10-8s and 10-9s.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it. Like, if the fight's almost over, you almost get taken out 10-7, 10-8 for a dominance, 10-9 for a close round.
Yeah, 10-9 for the winner of the round, and then if there's like a one-sided round, it's 10-8, and then if you almost get finished in it, 10-7.
Yeah, why would you not do that? Why does it have to be either 10 or 9?
You see those in boxing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just need better judges. Period. He waited till the last 35 seconds to shoot a takedown. You see that?
To win the round for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still. What was it? Muhammad Ali would do that, call it still in rounds.
Yeah.
He would just dance around, and then the last 20, 30 seconds, land a couple good punches, and then back off.
Yeah.
I don't see the little loading bar. It's scaring me.
It's probably catching up. Give it 5 seconds. Let me check on it, please.
Did I find a new stream? Yeah, $20 a person sounding better. The old pirating dance. Are those all links right there?
They are, but they're getting shut down.
I'm worried there's going to be some new, really powerful AI that's the UFC employees and is able to catch all fucking.
Oh yeah, it's coming, dude.
All streams. Yeah. I think it's usually the first one or two are not the are ads. There we go. Getting closer. Don't the same way as the second round.
Yeah. Well, Usman's got to do something to win it.
He's scared. He's like he can't overcommit with the strikes or he's gonna get taken down. You have to throw.
That dude's a vacuum, bro. Just sucks him right in.
Yeah. You can right click those and open them in a new.
As long as it goes over 2.5, though, we're looking all right.
I think it's the one on the play button. Right above it, there was an X. And then the bottom in the middle of the green, down a little bit. Yeah. This is the side I always use, so. Wow. Ooh, there we go.
Oh, it went the distance.
After this fight, we could try your the links you had up again, maybe.
Oh, dude, that's a scary guy to take on short notice and to go all three.
I got a wireless mouse I can bring you next time, Steve.
Oh yeah.
Be as competitive as he was.
Yeah.
Shit, come on.
Amazing show, and that's what champions do. You know, this guy's been in there with the best in the world for a real long time, and it's shown that fight. But hats off to Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, let's see.
I have faith in. Oh, it was up at the top. I saw it, or was that betting? There's a second one right there.
Well, Hamza had to have won if it went to decision.
For not only fighting a champ, but fighting the way he did. He got to the mount early in round one. Kamaru slams him. Chimaev. Usman lands a beautiful jab as the fight goes long.
Resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and
You think his site got shut down?
Oh, dude. For the next fight.
You got it loaded off the sports surge?
It's just not working on the...
You want to refresh the whole browser? Like exit out of it maybe, or...
I don't know. You guys think the next fight's going to go the distance? 5 rounds? The over-under is set at 4.5.
Yeah. They're both... they land a lot of hard punches. They're kind of wild a little bit in their exchanges, and so I could see somebody knocking somebody out. But I think I would say more likely it goes to the decision.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it did last time.
Oh, there's not links? Maybe.
Yeah, it's nuts. It did go the decision last time.
It's weird it's not opening a tab.
That's the one I'm on my phone right now. This one.
Maybe reload the page? I don't know. I loaded it. You can go to more information, I think.
SWAT's about to kick down your door,
And then you
Steve.
can... Yeah. We're getting closer. I can feel it.
Should I put some money on Volkanovski?
If he's the underdog?
Yeah. 200, 212.
Yeah, I don't know if I would bet on 200, though.
Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah, if he had a full fight camp, I would bet on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was... I have to rewatch it to know who I thought won, but I remember going away from that thinking he could have won or whatever.
I thought he did win.
Yeah, didn't he win? I thought like the last 3 rounds he won or something.
Yeah, I
like
thought I thought it was really close. I'd have to watch it again to have a more definite opinion on it, but I remember after the fight being like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really remember. I remember it was a good ass fight though. I think we watched it here, Steve. Did we watch it here or?
What, on your laptop?
Huh?
What do you mean?
The first fight?
We watch it here.
Yeah. Or did we go somewhere and watch it? I definitely watched it here. I don't remember either. February. All right. Well, I'm gonna put the money on Islam, dude. I'm putting it all on Islam. I'm down. We're down $4.
Oh, you put it all on Islam, you probably win $4, right?
Let's find out.
Minus 263.
Oh yeah, $17.
What'd you say you put on him? Or on who?
He was talking about putting $40 on Islam, but you win 17.
Yeah, that's not a good one.
You put 46 on him.
What are the do first round KO?
There's no props.
Oh, there's none of that.
No, just because.
What's the under?
They're probably walking out right now.
I think it was like minus 105. Under 4.5 rounds. Which isn't bad. I mean,
I would bet that it goes over.
You think so?
Yeah, I went over the last time.
On short notice?
Yeah, I mean, you're basically betting that Volkanovski came in prepared. But Volkanovski said he's going to win by knockout.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, that he says he's going to come in hot.
Dude, I'm going with the under, dude.
Well, yeah, that's actually not bad.
Take a risk.
Because if he's going to really push the pace, he's either going to finish or get finished.
God damn, I fucking hate this shit. They have it over here now, Steve. It's under the featured. You go to UFC MMA odds and full card.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
I always go to it on my phone. Maybe that's why I can't see it.
All right, putting it all on the under, boys.
Under? Minus 105? That ain't bad. I think it's going to go over. I do. I think it's going to go, motherfucker. If we could see it.
Here, I'll just turn it off. Well, I mean, I was on it the whole time. But I just exited out of it. It's going to be sweet when you get those new cameras, Steve. It already looks badass right now.
Did the link stop again?
Yeah, it just froze. I didn't exit out of it. I see what to do now with this. I wasn't doing it right. It was giving me ads, but I thought it was redirecting me.
Wee.
Oh. Massive right hand. Huge land late in the fight for Volkanovski.
Whoa. Turn it back.
Become a two-weight division champion. What a fight. Alexander Volkanovski.
I was on a bus in Portland, going home from school or something, and I had my laptop out, and I click on a video, or is it my phone, and it was one of those like, it's super loud, and man, and I shut it off real quick, and I was like, oh, I clicked on the video, it was supposed to be something else, and the guy's like, yeah, sure. Fucking.
After last fight, we have many questions, but I will give all
That's fine, dude.
Yeah, you can click on it a few more times. You can.
This is not Australia. This is my second home. All arena is gonna be on my side, and I will defend my belt.
There we go.
I've got tunnel vision of what I need to do. I'm going in for the kill from the get-go, and I'm gonna make it happen. I took this fight knowing that there's still a lot to lose, but there is still so much to gain.
First round, second round, I have some small chance. I will finish him and make people understand my level.
We've been doing arm triangles in class for the last month or so. They're such a hard submission to get dialed in.
Yeah, Chris was super good at them, and I don't know. I just couldn't. I couldn't perfect it.
11 days notice.
Yeah, I've never been good at them. I never thought they were a good submission because nobody's ever. 2 years into grappling, and I never got arm triangled for another 15 years. You know, grappling with really good people, and then Chris had a really good arm triangle, and so I was like, maybe there's something to it. Like maybe everybody else is just sucked at arm triangles.
It takes me so long to get the right angle on it, and then by the time I do,
they've wiggled.
Yeah, exactly. Like it takes way too long. But I remember Chris showing me before he even had it cinched up. He was showing the class, demonstrating on me. Before he already had it cinched up, I'm like, all right, dude, that's good.
Your head starts getting like the pressure builds up in it. Like,
yeah, and he's still giving instructions. Like, all right, like not even cinched in. He's just giving instructions. I was like, all right, dude, I'm good. Yeah, he's so fucking good at him. He can get the angle and everything before he has it cinched in. Yeah, that's super effective.
Yeah. So we spent like the last month on make me getting better at them. I'm like, I know these can work. Let's try to figure out how to make these work. And so we're all drilling them a billion times. I still can't. Like, I still kind of feel they still feel kind of lost about exactly what I need to do and how I need to move. And
yeah, it's out of my league. It's weird. Chris can cinch him up while he's like transitioning to side control. He already has it.
Martial artist, not just because of Meginnes, just because he wants to be a more well-rounded fighter at all times, and he's got it in his mind how to do it.
It's wild. He was playing rugby at 220.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Volkanovski. I think was a professional rugby player. He weighed 220 when he was playing.
It's fucking nutty, dude.
How can he be any more well-rounded, Paul? I mean, this is the number one pound.
Damn, bro, 220.
It's crazy. Some of these guys,
he's like 5'6", isn't he?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. There's some of these guys. You know who Anthony Johnson is?
Yeah.
He fought him fighting at 170, and
what?
then he fought in the UFC at 170. He was a heavyweight. He ended up becoming a heavyweight. Or his last couple fights were at 205. But when he first started fighting in the UFC, it was 170, and then he jumped from 170 to 205. Because he tried it, so he fought a few fights at 170, missed weight a couple of times, and then they forced him to go up a weight class. And then when he went to fight up a weight class, he weighed in like 8 pounds overweight for a weight class that he just went up to. And then his next fight was at 205, so he went from
I think I'm thinking of someone else.
A black guy that lethal hands, knocking people out.
Was there another Anthony Johnson?
No. There's Anthony Joshua. That's a boxer.
What's that dude's name? He used to fight in one.
Yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought he was a lot smaller, dude. No.
Maybe.
Oh shit! Yeah. He's huge. Never mind. No, fuck.
He fought DC. He fought. And he fought a bunch of.
Anthony Johnson.
Yeah, he used to fight at 170.
Yeah,
and he's
trained himself.
Huge. He's huge.
Yeah,
he's huge at 205.
You came over to my parents' house and watched him fight BC the second time.
God, dude, I'm so fucking tired. I'm starting to get like sick.
Yeah, I bet. Last one.
And just start crying.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear about Nick when we were young?
I don't know, dude.
He came over to my parents' house and watched fights with my Uncle Lee.
Oh shit!
And you were there.
Yeah.
We were just chilling in the basement. But
well, a lot of times we'd watch the fights. We'd bring that TV outside or in the garage.
yeah, no, he was upstairs watching it, and we were down in the basement.
Yeah, there's a few people over.
Yeah, it was probably UFC 200 or 100.
It was 100, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Oh, Brock Lesnar, dude.
Yeah, I bought that one with my own money. That was the first pay-per-view I ever bought with my own money.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't remember that card being so huge.
Yeah. But I knew him from Arsenal because he was like one of the best guys at Arsenal when I started going.
I was the best guy.
Yeah, that's what I've said. Is that not what I said? But I wasn't sure
Arsenal,
if you
right?
heard about
What is it now?
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
Mm-hmm.
He was an assistant coach at Juggernaut.
Is that still in the mall?
Yeah.
This dude I work with, he goes to
the base.
I think I don't know. It's like a new one that just opened up. It's mainly jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, it's the base. Yeah.
Cody goes there. He told me he started. I don't know how often.
I don't know if he goes that often. Because my buddy Rory goes. I think he goes every fucking day, just about. Well, not right now because we're on 12s, but.
Yeah, it's probably the base.
This dude's, yeah, he's older, but I think he said he took second in some sort of competition. He said he's been there since they first opened up. Like he went with them from another gym.
The owner of the base used to coach jiu-jitsu at Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so he's probably at Juggernaut. Then.
Yeah, then they took he took all the students over to the base.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, he used to be like 300 something pounds, dude. Now he's like down to like 180 or something.
Oh fuck, who is it?
His name's Rory.
Which one's he?
He's an older guy. Not like super old. He's
Works with
like
you
mid-30s.
You just wake up one day and just like, I fucking hate myself. Yeah. I'm gonna either kill myself or I'm gonna fucking look or I'm gonna look different.
Yeah, he's a badass dude. He's one of my favorite guys I work with.
He's on the pacer with you?
Yeah.
I don't know which one that is.
Yeah, he's the newest guy on the ladder.
Oh.
But he's been there for like a little over a year.
Shop the official UFC 24-karat gold-plated iPhones and cases collection at iDesign Gold.
Tony said there's too much light behind you on the bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know, dude. Yeah, I ordered 2. I don't know. I thought this one was HD, but it's weird. I plug it in and it looks like shit, but I ordered 2.
Oh, and 2 new cameras?
2, yeah, I ordered 2 new cameras.
I should have brought my camera. Oh, so it was a little late.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, you need to put those lights in front of us or get a fucking, like a Batman beacon in front of us. And have it cast a shadow behind us.
Well, if you unplug those lights, what do you think? You think they'll?
I think it'd be better.
Oh yeah,
just
it's just dark. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's no light in here. That's right.
Yeah, we need to get some lights in front of us.
That's on the menu. But,
Yeah.
Dude, lights are so fucking expensive.
I think you can get some cheap ass. I have like a lighting setup for taking photos, and I think it was maybe like $100, and there's like 4 bulbs, And they're on tripods.
Oh.
Like maybe $50.
No way.
Undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Here's some like big floor standing ones, like $50.
We're good.
Like, are they? These are the ones I have. These are There's 4 bulbs in each one of those, and so you can make them as bright as you want. Just put, a higher wattage bulb or a lower wattage bulb.
I bought this thing for like $40.
Did it come with bulbs, or did you have to buy your own bulbs?
I think. I don't know. I don't. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I definitely need to get better lights. This one was like $40. It was the best one that I saw.
Yeah, that one's really cool if you're close. If you're just one person.
Yeah.
If you're putting makeup on or something.
And you have your camera real close to. What's that?
It's for TikToks.
Yeah, I mean it works perfect.
Yeah, but I thought that was a standing one, like the ones you're showing me. I thought that was that size. Until it showed up in that box.
Oh no, like, makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steven Seagal is fucking. What's that shit called, dude? Never mind, I'm too tired.
Side gig? Which
one? When like the girls do makeup tutorials.
Oh.
But you do it for trans guys.
Whoa. Dude, now that I'm seeing them, I think Volk very well could get the knockout.
He looks like he's cocking that right hand.
Yeah, it really does. Like he's slowing things down.
Ooh. It bounced off his forearm a little bit and nipped him in the head.
Oh. Wow, he stuffed that so fast.
Volkanovski's defensive wrestling was a big factor in that first fight. But Makhachev's striking defense was outstanding.
This is smart from Makhachev. Getting in there, making Volkanovski scramble, because that's where someone gets tired. Yeah, right?
Should have threw it all on Volk, dude.
Yeah, dude. This is what I don't want to see from Volk.
Why?
Tired himself out.
Yeah, like he's not gonna find a knockout here. Any energy that's going. I mean,
he's looking good, dude.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
You might be able to. He can rest kind of right there. You're not.
Yeah.
He's not wrestling right. He's just holding them.
Yeah.
So you can conserve a lot of energy, chilling right there. And you're winning the round.
I mean, obviously, some guys say like, "Oh, I'm gonna go in there and knock him out," and then that's really not what they're trying to do exactly. But
yeah, he blocked it good though.
I just don't want to see him cage wrestle with Islam, unless he is trying to win a 5-round decision. But
you're gonna hurt his arm. There you give that.
That's what I want to see. Break apart, create some space. Here we go. Make a mistake.
Makhachev has landed some really good kicks this round. Yes, he has.
Islam has some really underrated body kicks. He's actually really effective with those.
Ooh.
I like that. The more confident Islam is at throwing his hands, the more chance Volkanovski has.
Well, I suppose if any fighter could weaponize pace and cardio without a training camp.
Yeah, he's ready to uncork that right hand.
Yeah, he is. He just needs.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh
it's
my
out.
God.
He's
out. The under, baby. Oh, fucked him up. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mentioned how he was doing really well with that left kick in the first fight, and that this potentially could be a major weapon.
Yeah, when he threw that left kick just before that, he threw it hard.
That's one of the things when you're sitting there waiting to land a knockout shot, you're obviously susceptible to everything coming at you.
It was a head kick, and it was early. What a performance by Makhachev.
Oh, he got hit good.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy how fast they stopped the bleeding. That looked like it was going to keep draining.
They're out on the bridge of the nose.
There's that fucking doctor again. Get out.
Get out of
there. Like, no contest.
No, it doesn't need to be stopped. It doesn't need to be stopped.
Yeah. Ref's like, what's
he
going
knows
on?
where he's at.
Yeah. That was super impressive.
I told everybody that I was going to do something and do something special tonight.
Oh, is it eyebrow? Yeah, it's his eyebrow.
Oh, it is still bleeding too.
It looked like he had a cut on the bridge in the
It
nose
looked
too.
well. It might have just ran down.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I want to watch that replay.
Oh, we'll see it.
Oh, dude,
I'll
that
play the
was
shit out of
sweet.
it.
He's cranking that kick.
Yep. Oh, he thought it was going to the body. He had those very effective body kicks that set him up for the head kick.
It just skimmed over the top of his glove.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah, he dumped into that one.
Ooh. That right. I mean,
dude, he was out when he tried his best. Oh god.
I mean, he couldn't have done anything else.
Yeah.
He. A little bit of
the
fight
control too when he ground and pound him. Look at the knee. The knee goes right on the arm,
pushing him into the cage.
Yep.
It's crazy how he's. Oh, dude. That's like this is normal response is just try to get up.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Looked like it snapped his shit a little bit. Fractured that bitch.
The knee right in the
I'm
chest.
always worried about that. Getting kicked in the side of the head, not having the glove up high enough.
Yep. Yeah, you see, he leaned into it like it was going to be a body kick.
Also, if he had his glove up 2 more inches, it
Yep.
could have caught the kick and.
Yep. It might have just glanced him.
Yeah. You see those kickboxers kick people in the gloves up against their head and still knock them out. Still,
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Damn, Volk. I wanted you to win.
Me too. What an amazing show.
Yeah.
What an amazing fucking show.
We're up $30, bro.
30 for real?
Wow.
I thought you won 17.
No, what? No, I put it on the under. Remember I put it on the under? You're like, I'd take the over.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Minus 105 or whatever.
Yeah.
Sweet, dude.
Well, it's bedtime for me, boys.
Yeah, I got to go and move.
Yeah, well, good luck. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, thanks for
next
inviting
time
me.
Until the next one.
I'll call out next time.
Thanks for exiting out all those windows for us.
Yeah. We're buying the next one. I mean, we're buying all of them. So. What are you doing tonight, dude?